right, GCSE superstars, we've got a quick proportion question here for you to have a look at. Should be a really straightforward topic. Most of the questions normally follow the same sort of pattern. So once you've done one, you've basically done all of them, as long as you can read it carefully and write it down as it tells you to. So we've got P is directly proportional to the square of Q. Our job is to turn that into a mathematical statement. So we know we could write that P is directly proportional to, and then we write our Q squared, because it does say the square of Q. Now we don't have to write this step, but it is useful to understand because occasionally we might see that written in our question. So this is how we represent proportionality. What we're really interested in is saying that P is equal to Q squared with some constant of proportionality. Normally it's a letter K. It doesn't actually matter as long as it's not one of those two letters we already have. So that once we're at that point, we want to find out what the value of K is. That's where we're given some information. So this is no different. We know that P is 9 and Q is 6. So we can substitute that in and find out what K is. So we put 9 equals K times 6 squared. So that's 36K. And if we divide that, 9 over 36, we can simplify to 1/4. So we now have a complete formula for P. P is equal to 1/4 Q squared. So normally after that, we're going to be given values that we're going to use to work out one of the missing variables. So in this case, we want to find the value of Q, but we know that P is 25. I'm just going to sub that in and see what happens. We get 25 equals 1/4 Q squared. Times it by 4, so we get 100. And we can see that when we square root to get our answer, we're definitely going to end up with 10. So that's the pattern almost all proportionality questions follow. So you get your initial statement, fill in and find out your constant, and then work out a value after. So let me know in the comments if that's the sort of thing that you would normally get full marks on, or if it's something often you make a little mistake. And if it isn't something you're super confident with, remember right now you can try out MyEdSpace for 10 days for just £10. Get full access to all the live lessons and the recorded lessons. We've done proportionality. Just click the link in the bio, and I hope to see you in some of those lessons real soon.